Welcome back to Mouse to House Campers, folks. Well, here today we have something super special. A 2001 Autosleeper Clubman on the T4 VW chassis with the 2.5 TDI engine, automatic turbo diesel with the monocoque classic body. I don't think it gets any more desirable than that. This certainly is a future classic. I'll just do a quick walk around. It's only had one former keeper, so 2 owners from brand new in the last 17 years. Full service history. It is outstanding. The bodywork is absolutely fantastic. No damage, rust. It'll stand up to the fussiest of inspections. The MOT history on this is incredible. In fact, it's only had a couple of advisories last year for the first time ever, and that was the rear discs and a bulb. So that's been remedied. We had new discs, rear discs and pads fitted yesterday, and it's just had its new MOT today. So it's got a full 12 months MOT with no advisories. Just search the registration number online, folks, and you've never seen an MOT history as exemplary as that. So what can we say about the bodywork negative? Well, it's not the bodywork, there's just a couple of stripes that someone's been a bit aggressive with a power washer. But we are being super fussy. That's the worst. So you could either carefully touch those in. I touched those in with a silver brush myself, but I'm going to leave them for you to decide. It has been lovingly cared for, this. Recently had 4 matching Continental Vanco tyres, rather. So it's got 4 matching Continental tyres. Those were fitted last year. It's certainly been looked after and wanted for nothing. As you can see, all the wheel arches, everything's in fine fettle. We'll just pop the bonnet. As you can see, it's got overmats. Beautiful interior. The all-important Autosleeper job number, so you can ring up the factory quote N061 and obtain any parts. Look at those seats. Beautiful. As are the door cards. No problems at all with the common rust on the gutters. Lovely condition all the way around. Lots of evidence of servicing. That's how we like to see an engine. Nice and dry. Looks like the last owners just give it a wipe over. No power wash has been near that. The all important 2.5 TDI. Two sets of keys. As you can see, all the carpets are in tip-top condition, as are the seats. We'll step inside. Automatic gearbox. Starts on the button. Never been smoked in. Radio cassette.
All you need to do is call in, let me know. That's on 0330 12.
Power steering. Wind up windows. Not many electronics or electrics to go wrong on these. That's why the T4s are much more desirable and expensive to buy second hand, but hold the money, than the T5s. There's no common rail diesel. There's no dual mass flywheels to worry about. Good old fashioned VW engineering at its best. A lot of people are surprised to find that these later T4s are more expensive to purchase than the early T5s. But they are bomb proof, and that's why they hold the money. As I say, in my opinion, this will be a future classic. This will be the next bay window and split screen to come. Let's have a walk inside. You've got the Fioma F45 industry standard awning. I'll endeavour to wind that out. Overmats covering the nice conditioned carpet again. Last gentleman has even made that to fit in the dining area. Let's put some lights on. Incidentally, everything works. I've been right through it with a fine-tooth comb. As you can see, all the lights are working there. Reading lights. We'll start in the shower and bathroom area. We'll put the pump on the water so we can demonstrate the water working. So you've got the wet room, the original over carpet, cold, hot. Bit difficult to operate the shower, but I can assure you it does work. We'll try. So here we go. And that water just soaks off into the back. Again, everything's just as it should be. Toilet, flush, shower curtain, plunk. Typical Autosleeper. The quality of these, the wood finishing is second to none. Incidentally, I've just replaced the buttons and the rosettes. So they're all freshly replaced, looking lovely and factory fresh. Absolutely spotless. We'll see if we can get a hob working for you to show you. We can just about make out the grill, but as you can clearly see, everything's working as it should do. We'll just turn the oven off, put the grill pan back in, close the oven door, it just clicks into place. Kitchen sink, again in very nice condition. Cold water, hot, and the hot work is working fine. It's working on gas when you're wild camping as well as on the mains. Under sink storage and leisure battery access. That leisure battery was changed 18 months ago. Charging system. Undercooker storage and access to the gas shut-off valves. Three-way fridge. So it's working on when you're driving along on 12 volts. On there on mains. And also on gas. So all we do is ignite with that igniter, hold the gas button in, and that stopped sparking. That means the pilot light is lit, and that now very difficult to zoom in on the pilot light. We can just about make it out there, just about there. Fridge, freezer, and that's fridging up beautifully. We've got the Truma overheat, ultra heat rather, gas fire, and that just ignites on here. Quite tricky to see the pilot light, but I can assure you that's lighting up no problem. Absolutely stunning, spotless upholstery. Not a mark on it anywhere. To the over cab, we've got the extra filling cushions, so you can have this set up as 2 single beds or a very large double. That's just slipped off its hinge there. Off she goes. We've got a lot of paperwork there to go through, folks, so we'll go through that shortly. All matching crockery. The all-important wine cabinet and wine glass holder. You've got your override for your reading lights, as well as a mains supply, an aerial socket. Booster pack for the aerial. Wardrobe and mains, fuse box. Last guy like to be organised. Did a full list, a checklist. So you got your controls for your fire on electric, as well as your hot water on gas. As you can see there, it's powering up. So the front seats slide forward, these lift up and fold in, and then you can put the filling cushions across there, so you can have one large king size bed or 2 separate singles. Underbed storage. I think we've got some levelling ramps there. I think the worst mark inside is that. Just a little bit of trim come off the side. I'll endeavour to get that touched in. Well, that's the worst I can see on the interior. The one and only mark. So, let's have a look at the paperwork. And the paperwork trail doesn't get any better than this. So we've got a full VW book pack. We've got the original Autosleeper Clubman handbook from Autosleeper, plus all the engineering. We've got a spare piece of carpet. I think we've even got a spare piece of upholstery. Engineering and service books. Yep. So you can order that. Pezza Blue is the upholstery. Let's have a look at the service history. So, one former keeper from new. The last guy has had it 12 years. So the first owner had it for the first 5 years, and the last gentleman who's now retired from motorhoming has owned it for the last 12 years and maintained it meticulously to the book. So we've got the original service book was lost, but we've got all the original. It's only ever been serviced by 2 companies, Imperial, the supplying VW dealer. So we've got a couple of stamps there, as well as lots and lots of service history from the VW dealer. Then PJ Autos took over it, and we've got well, we've got services, stamps, we've got stamps in 13, 15, 16, 17. I think there's an invoice for a service and MOT last year. The big one was 2 years ago in April 2016. Had a full service, oil filter, timing belt, water pump. We've got meticulous service records there. That'll keep you busy. VW, 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 all the way back from new. And every single MOT from new as well. That's showing when the last gentleman bought it. He bought it at 25,000 miles. She's now covered 48,000. The service history just goes on and on. It's wanted for nothing. There's lots of old MOTs. So there you have it, folks. It really is a nice example. Few and far between these in this particular condition. So just to recap, it's a 2001 VW T4 Autosleeper Clubman, 2 berth, only 2 owners from brand new. I'll be happy to deliver this anywhere in the country. I'll drive it myself before any money is asked for. Feel free to have it inspected, put on a ramp, test drive, check that everything works. If you're happy and want to proceed with the payment, all I ask is a lift to the nearest train station. I can't be further than that or more confident. These don't pop up anymore very regularly, so here's your chance. I say it was just MOT today. Feel free to check the online MOT history. It is impeccable. The only advisory last year was for the rear brake discs. Still braking fine, but just a fussy MOT inspector just advised that there was a bit of scoring to the rear discs. That's not good enough for me. I wanted a new MOT with no advisory, so new discs and brakes have been fitted. Feel free to ring me up, 9 AM till 9 PM, 7 days a week, folks. 0798 526 1078. I repeat, 0798 526 1078. I'll try to answer your questions. I'll even consider a part exchange, car, motorhome, camper, motorbike. But just pick up the phone. It's very difficult to work out a part exchange via email and text replies. Thanks for listening.